Welcome everybody to Super Mega Baseball 2 and our series here in the Cane League. I have built this league myself, all 8 teams, and we are going to start the first season of play today. But as you know, I wanted to open this series with a tournament, and in the first video I showed you the first 4 games. I then went on to stream the rest of the tournament. If you don't want to watch the live stream version, that's alright. I have the highlights from all 3 games here for you. The first game was between the Warhawks and the Raptors, as this game got off to a really slow start offensively. Phillip Brooks was pitching well for the Warhawks, and Ivan Reyes did a pretty good job for the Raptors until Michael Bell got this to the wall in right center to score the game's first run on this RBI triple. He then scored himself with a base hit delivered by the sleeveless, gloveless Bram Atkinson. But the Raptors followed up in the 4th inning with their first run, a solo shot to right for D.D. Sharp. Still leading though, the Warhawks into the top of the 7th inning with a runner on. This is into the gap in left center as the Raptors are able to tie this game up. Devin Gates trying to give the Raptors the lead, but he strikes out to close out the 7th inning. We'll go top 9 now. Game still tied. This headed deep to the wall in left field, and it's not quite out. That could not have been far from being a home run. Instead, it's a double. And then Marcus Gates, sharply hit but robbed of a hit by Atkinson to save the game right there. We go on to extra innings, and here's a drive. Marcus Gates, way out to right and off the wall. Extra bases for the Raptors as Gates rounds second, heads to third, he's safe. That gives his twin brother Devin Gates a chance to bring him home. Gates with 2 down, lifts it over first and drops it in right, base hit. And the brotherly connection of the Raptors gives them a late lead. But the Warhawks weren't done there. Bottom 12, they get a base hit. Then Lamar Williams takes a walk. 2 aboard for the Warhawks. It's Michael Bell. He gets this through the middle, and that ties the game at 3 for the Warhawks as they blow the save. And then they look for the victory. It's Remy Jean-Charles with 2 away. A towering fly ball headed to the bleachers in left center. It's out of here. A walk-off home run to send the Warhawks to the championship game. I enjoy doing series like this for the intense action and the moments like that. Remy Jean-Charles has the biggest hit so far of the series. And then we'll go into the opposite semifinal matchup. We have the Toucans, the team that will be controlling in this series, against the B-Wolves, the team I used in the last Super Mega Baseball. It's the Toucans getting out in front first with a big fly off the wall in center by Dante Rooks. Then Kelly Jean-Charles will drive him home here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This game also got off to a pretty slow start, but eventually the Toucan bats got going. Perry Cummings dumps this in left center. 2 more come home as the speedy Perry Cummings ends up at second base. Jordan Starks next, and he'll bring Perry Cummings around as the Toucans put up 5 in the 5th. The B-Wolves started slowly, but Leon Daniels was determined to get them in this game. A solo shot to left center finally got them on the scoreboard. Later in the 7th, this is Jonathan Starks. Not known for his power, but he gets a hold of this one and drops it in the bullpen in left field. It ended up being a 5-2 game. Jordan Starks later in the game, he gets another extra base hit all the way to the wall as the Toucans open this game back up, and ultimately they end up victorious with a lopsided win over the B-Wolves, 7-2, meaning our team would go on to the finals of this tournament to face the Warhawks. Here we have the tournament finals with JR Battle facing Jackson Valdez. Battle here, top 4. Michael Bell with a drive to left and way over Ja'Cory Day's head, even with his elite speed. That ended up being a double. Then Remy Jean-Charles down the line and right off the foul pole for another home run. I was certain it would go foul. Instead, the Warhawks end up taking the lead 2-0. But then, bottom of the 4th inning, the Toucans get one back with a base hit to center field. 2-1 Warhawks and Michael Bell back at the plate. This will fall in center. Desmond Payne can't catch it. and the Warhawks get their third run. But the back and forth nature of this game continued with a base hit to center, again giving us a 1-run game. This one seemed like it was going to be tight the entire way, but the Warhawks pull ahead further with a base hit to center, and that scores their 4th run. We hope to keep this game as close as we could, but Skip Jordan with a drive with the bases loaded. It falls in left, misplayed in the outfield, and 2 more score for the Warhawks. They end up getting a couple more in the 9th, and our hitting down the stretch was really poor in this game. I swung at so many bad pitches. And ultimately, the Warhawks win the Kane Invitational Tournament to start this series. So some excitement there. Remy Jean-Charles, your tournament MVP, thanks to a walk-off and the foul pole home run that scored their first runs of this game. So the Warhawks are preseason champions, but now we get on to the regular season when the games really count, and our action starts now. We're set to begin the first season of play here in the Kane League, and we're going to start with our 8 teams in a 10-game regular season. We're going to play best of 3 playoff series. Now, as we advance throughout time in this series, I do plan to add new players, new teams. I do want to expand the league. I want this to be a league that has some changes every year. And I really hope you enjoy the project that I have in store for this game, because I wanted to do something bigger and better than I did in the first game with the customization the game allows us. And wow, we get a tournament rematch to start our season, the Toucans and the Warhawks. It's very fitting. Afterwards, we'll get the Dragons, the Razors, and the Dragons again. So what ends up happening here is we have a perfect schedule where we play our division opponents all twice and our non-conference opponents all once. It's a perfect setup for 8 teams, a 10-game regular season. So without further ado, everybody, I think we all are familiar with the teams by now, at least a little bit. We'll learn some more as we play some games, but it's time for us to play our first game of the series, a real first game as far as regular season goes. Let's play some baseball. And here we go, Toucans and the Warhawks. Hopefully today we can get a little revenge as the action is kicked off. Austin Bradley on the mound as the ace of the Warhawks. We of course have Anton Greenberry as our ace. And I'm playing this season on 80 ego. I've had, a lot of different results so far on this ego this season. As we have a drive from Perry Cummings. His first at bat is caught in left field. Jordan Starks next. Is it really saving after every pitch? Is that necessary? Jordan Starks to follow. He has very good power, contact, and speed. Pretty much made him like he is in the Road to the Show series that I know many of you still want to see continue. That's out number 2. I might still play some Jordan Starks at some point, but right now I just have him in Super Mega Baseball. Michael Riley is now up. We're a 3-hitter with some of the best power in our lineup. No one aboard here. Oh, way late there, 93 miles per hour. Oh, I can't believe I even hit that ball. All right, 1 and 2. Staying alive here in the at-bat. And that's a grounder to short. Good play by Bell, and a good inning for Austin Bradley. And we'll see how well Anton Greenberry can do. Of course, we had our 3rd pitcher going against them in the tournament game, so this could be completely different as Lamar Williams lays down a bunt and nearly reaches. It's going to be so much fun to see all the players I created for this series. Many of them are from past series, but I also wanted to create a game create a series where we could have players, become superstars on their own without being in a prior game. Michael Bell could be one of them, as he had a good tournament but flies out to left. Bram Atkinson, his elite power. Probably pitch around him here, try to play it safe. But, of course, Remy Jean-Charles bats after him, and he was the tournament MVP. Many of you wanted to see other players from past series make it into the tournament, as Greenberry has a great first inning. And you're going to see a lot of them. I didn't put them all in now because I want league expansion and I want to do like a draft in between years. It might only be 1 or 2 rounds, but it's a chance for teams to add new players. You never know who's going to be the first round pick or the first the best player to come out of my next class. I haven't decided on that yet, but I have some time to figure it out. Ooh, that one probably not going to fall, as we're still hitless here in the first game of the series. Dante Rooks, top of the second inning. Had a couple big hits in the tournament. He has good power. Having trouble squaring up on some of these pitches, though, from Bradley. 1 and 2. That's foul. How many pitches is he up to? We have 22. That's not bad for Super Mega Baseball through 2 innings. Not even. That's actually really impressive. Oh, man. I could keep it going, too, if I didn't swing at that. But on 80 ego, the ball travels quick, so I'm going to have some bad swings. Oh, I checked a swing when I shouldn't have. Would have been a ground ball, probably, though. 2 strikes already to Desmond Payne. And not quite down the line. Again, 0-2 here from Bradley. Take the pitch low. Oh, it's right down the middle. He got the bender in there. Nice pitch, Austin. Remy John Charles now. Big swing and a miss. Want to see him cool off for a game now after 2 swinging strikes. He has a 3-strike at bat. That was bad. Your tournament MVP not having a good showing in that at bat. And then a quick out here. Greenberry's breezing through these innings. Well, I guess it's only his second. But 12 pitches to this point. Now Quincy Hudson. That is the first hit of the ball game. And Hudson has pretty good speed, as he will hold up at first base. The Toucans as a team, they end up having the best speed overall, as we have players such as Jacory Day, Perry Cummings, and Kelly John Charles. The Warhawks, let me pull up. I made a lot of spreadsheets for this. It took a lot more effort than I thought it was going to, because I realized that I had to balance this league out and do it the right way. Otherwise, there could be an OP team. I didn't want an OP team. I wanted there to be a lot of parity early on. But the Warhawks as a team, they have pretty good contact. Not the best power, actually, for their overall lineup. But they do have some of the best power hitters, so I'm not really sure. I just compiled the composite scores for every trait for each team. Kelly John Charles is up now with a 2-2 count from Austin Bradley. And grounded back to him. At least I'm taking some pitches here, because I at least got to get him out of the game later on to get to the bullpen. Jacory Day. We need a hit. Come on, fall in. It's drifting. It's cut by Atkinson. You know what? Oftentimes pitchers save the day here. They break up the no-hitters. Anton Greenberry, who has some speed if he gets aboard. Quickly a 1-1 count. And now another foul. I'm hitting plenty of those today. Oh, way up there. Easy take, Austin. Oh, strike 3. So our first trip through the order was horrible. No hits, no walks, no hit by pitches. No errors that we reached on. Orlando Charles now, as Greenberry gets ahead in the count. Will he chase it? Not that time. Oh, curveball at the knees. That one's on the ground, hit to Perry Cummings, and this is still a pitcher's duel. Bradley next. Austin Bradley right back to Greenberry, and there are 2 away. Lamar Williams, who laid down a bunt his first trip. That was interesting. Wouldn't be surprised to see it again. But instead a pop-up. So excellent work by these pitchers. Wait, gotta catch it. I almost forgot about the ball. Whoops. 1 hit through 3 combined. Perry Cummings looking to change the complexion of this game. The first hit in Toucan history. And he's gonna go 3. Perry Cummings in with the triple. The first hit. There you go. Now it's Jordan Starks. Come on, Starks. Bring him home. That one is a hit as well, and Starks has the first RBI. He'll dig for second as the Toucans take a 1-0 lead. Now let's keep it going. All we needed there was a little bit of time. Michael Riley's turn. Oh, that was a good pitch. Why'd I do that? Almost swung at that one. 2-1 to Riley. Wow, pulled the string there. I had good power if it was a fastball. Just outside, full count. You're going to work for this out if you're going to get it at all, Austin Bradley. And he walks him. What do you think of the uniforms and the whole setup of everything so far? I probably spent the most time on these two uniforms, and I really liked how they turned out. Uh-oh. No, Calhoun pops it up. A quick pop out. Still just one down, though. Dante Rooks. Ooh, that's a... I can't hit that strike. Or that one. 0-2 to Rooks. Oh, why do I keep checking my swing? I must not be pressing the button hard enough. Or long enough. It's making contact swings really difficult. There you go. Desmond Payne up the middle. And I don't want to test it. It seemed like we didn't have good enough speed there for Jordan. Instead, they're loaded for Kelly John Charles. Can he break the game open? Man, I gulfed that one right back to Bradley. 1-0 though. The offense came alive there. Good to see. Michael Bell. Greenberry still just 24 pitches. So he's got some time, especially with quick at-bats like this that aren't going to get you a base runner. It's caught by Rooks. A couple cool wrinkles in the game this year. You have injuries that can happen, and it looks like stamina and form is going to be a thing, or fitness. As you see in the lower right-hand corner, both players are fit here. It's the brand new season, so nothing's happened yet. But if you watched my first stream of this game, then you saw Andy McKenzie get hit 3 times in the same stream. It was different games. I played a bunch of like 1-inning and 3-inning games, but injuries can happen, especially on line drives back to the pitchers. I haven't really seen injuries happen to other players, but I'm assuming that if they dive, there's a possibility of injury. Still nothing for the Warhawk offense, but despite a couple hits. Ja'Cory Day to lead off the 5th inning. That one's through the middle. Base hit, and the speed is aboard. What do we do with it now? Anton Greenberry. It's time to lay down a bunt. Got to get used to that. And it's a good one. My practice in the streams must have paid off. Perry Cummings. He could probably bunt for a hit. Not going to try it right here, though. That's in the air and driven by Cummings. But it's caught in center. So Day is going to tag and advance to third base. Can we get the base hit to bring him home? It's up to Jordan Starks. He drove in the first run. Trying to take that early lead in the RBI category. Good try, Bradley. Not offering. That one's all right. Don't love it. 2-1. Ball 3 as his stamina drops. And it's back to him. Oh, wow. Oh, there's 3 outs. That's right. I was going to expect him to check the runner and then throw home. But either way, couldn't get the run home as Quincy Hudson, I think it's his 2nd hit of the day. 2 of 3 for the Warhawks have gone to him. Casey Wilcox, very good speed. One of their weaker hitters, though, in the lineup. Greenberry is locked in. The mojo is a big factor. And, you know, kind of good performance can lead to more good performance, and slumps can linger for a while. But also, different situations give you a chance to fix that quickly, or maybe make things even worse sometimes. So a runner at second base. And Austin Bradley will try. Nope, Aiden Thomas will pinch hit. He's their powerful pinch hitter. Thomas dropping this in left. Oh, it's caught by Ja'Cory Day. I don't think they're scoring right now. That was awesome. I'm getting better at the diving catches already. I have a good feel for it. So it's still 1-0, and Michael Riley at the plate. Oh, it's on the ground. Not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, sadly. And Marcus Calhoun. Oh, fouled off to the right side. Had just a bad pop-up in his first trip or second trip. Oh, come on. Working the zone to perfection. Who's this pitcher? They got Malachi Moreno. And Dante Rooks now, it's his turn. He's a little tense. Why is he tense? Worried I'm going to keep him on the bench like in the Bears franchise? Oh, strike one. That one's into right and down. That should help the mojo. I should pay more attention when mojo changes, but I guess it doesn't say how much it changes in this game. It's just either up or down. Desmond Payne. Oh, that was a good pitch. I wasn't ready for it, though. Haven't had too many terrible swings today. I'm pretty proud of that. Could always change, though. That's in the air to left field. Easily catchable. And there you go, Casey Wilcox. So we're still just in a 1-0 game. The good pitchers in here have dominated in the games I've played so far. But that's another leadoff hit for the Warhawks. That's Lamar Williams reaching. And now you got to deal with Bell, Atkinson, and John Charles. Not a fun part of this order. They did so much damage in the tournament. As Williams goes, oh, we got two! What a flip to second to get Williams. That was amazing. Bram Atkinson, that is foul, but not by much. Curveball now, and that is ripped through the right side. Could have scored Williams if he was still at second base. Instead, Remy John Charles will try to keep the inning going. Greenberry, strike one. Oh, runner goes again? Are you kidding me? 2 strikes to John Charles. And he waves at strike 3. 2 pretty bad at-bats for John Charles in this game. We go from Remy to his son, Kelly. Let's lay it down here. Oh, that's low. Okay, let's stop bunting. No more. At least in this at-bat. Get to the seats. I can salvage this at-bat. I know I can. Driven to center. This one has too much carry. And John Charles is out. All right, Ja'Cory Day's turn. That one's a bit outside. There you go, and skying for it, Michael Bell. Of course. I want to keep Greenberry pitching, so we let him hit. Maybe one more inning for Anton Greenberry, depending on stamina. I'm a bit worried, though, about our bullpen in here. Oh, that was bad. Our bullpen isn't super deep. It's a little weaker than most bullpens in this series. Yeah, Greenberry can still go. No reason to take him out. Bottom 7, another leadoff hit. They can do really well with leadoff spot. That's about it. At least they're all singles. I'm pretty sure all their hits have been singles. Hudson now has 2 hits, so let's be careful. Quincy Hudson. They keep fouling off the pitch when runners go, too. 2 strikes, Hudson, back to Greenberry. We got the double play. One more to get out of this one as Louis Frazier's going to pinch hit. And he'll ground to third. Calhoun to first. Inning over. We're through 7. Low scoring game to start us off. Can we keep it up? Perry Cummings on the ground. Can he beat this, though? Perry is safe. If you get 2 hops in the infield with him, he's probably going to beat out the throw. So Perry Cummings, he's going to take off here. Jordan looks at strike 1. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Let's get something to drive now. That gets through. Cummings will hold up. Why take the chance? Oh, why did Mojo? Oh, Mojo must have went down for the defense. I couldn't tell because there was Cummings standing right next to the third baseman. Michael Riley in a very extreme pressure situation. Quickly 2 strikes. Runner goes, and that's inside. Oh, he's out at second. That wasn't very good. Ball 2 to Riley. And then this might get to the seats. Shouldn't be catchable, right? Oh, it just barely fell in. 2-2 to Riley. Should not have swung at that. Good take there. Full count, Riley. There you go. Another walk. Should be loaded right now, but I had to try stealing. Marcus Calhoun. Can he do something in this at-bat? Might not get a chance, honestly. These pitches aren't even close. This looks like an intentional walk. He walks, so they're loaded. And Dante Rooks will get the chance now against Dustin Payment. They call in their closer. I guess keep the game close if you can. Oh, that's filthy right there by Payment. Wow, it's right over the middle and I can't even touch it. It's in the air. Back up, Cummings. He's going to tag on this. And he should score. Perry Cummings is in off the sacrifice fly. 2-0. Now Desmond Payne hoping to keep it going. Oh, come on. Bloop in, bloop in. Nope. All right. It's 2-0 Toucans. We might let Greenberry go for a complete game if this keeps up. Orlando Charles. Does it become another leadoff hit for the Warhawks? Probably not. Kelly John Charles underneath it. And another out. Warhawks just can't get it going. Evan Allen is going to pinch hit as they are starting to run out of bench players. 2 strikes from Greenberry. Drop that curveball in there. Rip foul. Ooh, just off the corner. Then the cutter. That'll do it. Strike 3 for Anton Greenberry. Now he faces the top of the order in Lamar Williams. Lamar fouled away. Ooh, fooled him for strike 2. And then the curveball. Greenberry keeps it on the ground. We're going to the 9th, everybody. Anton Greenberry with a chance to have a great debut. Kelly John Charles. Ooh. Could he reach, though? No, Charles got there too quickly. Ja'Cory Day. Inside. 2 wild pitches by Booker. And a third one misses. Oh, I like that pitch. Oh, well. It was right down the middle for a good contact hitter with a contact swing. Anton Greenberry will let him hit. Let's help your own cause right here. The Mojo's making him a better hitter. We can do this. Inside. Okay, a 4-pitch walk is fine. Perry Cummings gets his chance again. One more trip. Ooh, way inside. These are all pretty easy takes, honestly. Okay, that was bad. 2-1 to Cummings. Are they going to walk him as well? Yes, they do. All right. If you want to get to Jordan Starks once again, he's 2 for 4 with an RBI. Almost got me there. Nearly. This is getting out of hand. They got to call in a new pitcher, I think. Demetrius Booker just can't find the zone. 3-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And then a line drive through the right side. We're going to make a play at the plate here. And it's another run. 3-0 Toucans. Good job, Starks. That gives us a bit more comfort. Maybe one more for good measure. Whoops. Come on, Riley. Couldn't catch up to it. That one might get down, but nope. All right, Greenberry, you're going for the complete game. But you got to face Bell, Atkinson, and John Charles to do it. That's recovered by Greenberry, and he makes the first out. Bram Atkinson already has a couple hits, it looks like. That one's blasted to center. Atkinson! That's a run! Solo shot! All right, shutout over. Oh, I like that. First home run and first RBI of the season. That's a nice touch. All right, Greenberry. We're going to let Marquise Walker try and clean this up now. Still a great outing. But now Remy John Charles. That will not get through, but I guess it will eventually. Someone's got to cover the bag, please. All right, Remy John Charles reaches. So this is the tying run right here. Skip Jordan. There we go. 2 swinging strikes. Come on, Walker. 3 straight swinging strikes. What a dominant at-bat. Now it's Quincy Hudson. Last chance for the Warhawks, and he pops it up to deep second base. Perry Cummings gloves it, and the Toucans get some revenge, winning the first game of the season. So we're underway here in the Cane League. I'll have games coming your way quite often. This one more of a pitcher's duel, but we had the 2 ace pitchers, so that's what you should expect. Good day for Bram Atkinson and Jordan Starks. Perry Cummings gets 2 hits, 2 for Quincy Hudson. And Anton Greenberry, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Solid day, all things considered, against the Warhawks. Now we'll simulate some games. We'll just sim them all at once. And the Razors also win. So there are the results from the first games in the series. The B-Wolves lose, the Raptors lose. That means that 3 out of the 4 teams that made it to the semifinals in the tournament began this season with a loss. Up next, we take on the Dragons. You know who's on their team? Cole Bulaga's on their team. Shane Wood's going to be the starting pitcher, the kicker for my Minnesota Dynasty, so that'll be pretty fun. And this Dragon offense, they're pretty good. I was surprised they didn't move on to the second round, honestly, in that tournament. But we'll see them next time with JR Battle trying to get us our second win. Just 1 minute here. I want to see home runs. There they are. All the home runs in the league. Hopkins, Atkinson. The Chompers got 3 and the Razors got 2. All right, that's it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Super Mega Baseball 2 series. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can hit the bell next to the subscribe button for notifications when I post new content. And I will see you all next time. Leave your feedback below and have a great day.